What's up, guys? Welcome to another Talking Bull podcast. I'm Anthony. This is Nick. We're here to bring you your weekly nerd news and cut out the intro that previously played before this. We have some very sad news to start with today. If you were going to the raid on Area 51, don't go, because no one's going. It was canceled.
So, I don't know if we talked about this.
We have never talked about this. We have made
I was
fun
all
of it.
for it.
Oh, yeah.
I was for it.
Because
I was like, this is population control.
Yeah, it is. This is survival of the fittest population control. If you were dumb enough to go Naruto run through Area 51... Why was it canceled?
In the sense of, like, did someone actually wise up and realize what was going to happen? Yeah. Is that why it was canceled?
Probably. I didn't really look into it because I just thought it was funny. The whole thing was just stupid and asinine to begin with.
But for them to just cancel it seems odd. It's like it must have been someone wised up and realized, oh, we're just all going to get slaughtered.
Also, there's probably still a ton of idiots that are probably going to go.
Oh.
I'm kind of hoping that they do, because that'll be interesting. Just as a news story of these idiots trying to storm a military base. It's like, what thought in your brain is just like, I'm going to do this and win? Yep. They can't stop all of us? Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
They are heavily armed. There's a great Rooster Teeth short.
Like a mini?
Yeah. Well, they call them Rooster Teeth shorts. Where they document, like, advanced in what happened the day they stormed Area 51 and just, like, people retelling it who survived. It's fucking funny. It is a great watch. I watched it 2 weeks ago. But, yeah. I'm just sad news for everybody who's going to that. I wasn't, because I'm not an idiot. Well, I am, but just otherwise.
Just open this one up for me. We don't have to talk about it, but
yeah, we can do. Apple showed off a whole bunch of their new stuff. There's like 3 different versions of the iPhone. It has 3 cameras now on it.
Yeah, I see.
It's triggering people's like Ficta 50 or whatever the hell it's called.
Ficta 50.
I'm just making up things. No, but the camera, they're like when they see 3s on stuff, it screws with their mind, and that's what the camera was doing with the 3 of them. So the phone will start at $699 for like just the basic version. Then they showed off a Pro. Then they just showed off a whole bunch of shit.
Hey, I'm due for an upgrade.
Oh yeah, because you still go for the iPhones, right? Yeah. Apparently, like, is it just?
And I didn't get like I'm at 7 Plus. I didn't get the last 2. I didn't do.
Is it just 10, the Pro that has it? It must be just the Pro and the Pro Max
that have the 3.
And they changed their naming thing again, right? Because like now you have the Pro and the Pro Max. How do you go above Pro? Max.
Mm-hmm. What? Well, yeah, because in the past it was Plus.
Yeah,
it was like 7 and 7 Plus and stuff. So now they've gone 11 and 11.
The 3 models will have both have 12 megapixel cameras, but the 2 Pro versions will have triple cameras on the back, where the base model will only have 2. The wide and ultra wide for that, and then telephoto camera. They all have A3 processors, blah blah blah, and they all have the new upgraded version of the
iOS 13.
Yeah. 64, 128, 256 gigs, and then the Pro starts at 64 and goes all the way up to 512.
God damn.
That's fucking massive.
Yeah. So what's the difference between the Pro and the Pro Max though? Just like
I'm gonna play this video and maybe it'll like give us the little. I'm definitely not fucking playing sound on that though, because Apple will ding the shit out of us.
Just curious if they get a list.
Usually they do like the little like stuff. I'm guessing the Pros are going to be bigger, which is what I like.
Yeah, like, usually size wise, I like
the Max is probably going to be the biggest one, right?
Like, and then
might have like, I don't know. Do they all have the same like? It says they all have the same processors.
Yeah, like so in the past, 7 and 7 Plus all ran the same, but 7 Plus was just bigger.
And sometimes the screens are better, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But
I don't like the 3 cameras. It looks tacky.
It looks a little odd. I don't know what the point of it is. But
it's
I actually realized I have 2 cameras.
It's the wide angle lens thing on it. I have 2 on mine.
Yeah.
And I just have the Pixel 2.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the Pixel.
It must be waterproof, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
They're spending a lot of time in the shower with it.
Yeah. Yeah, they all have that 813. I do want to upgrade this to the 4 when I see what the 4 is. Faster GPU, blah, blah, blah. Cool stuff.
They got rid of the button though.
Yeah.
They went full screen.
Yeah.
Which I'm not a big fan of.
I have the full screen. I don't have a button. I can open it with the back, but I can't I don't have I thought I would not like it, but I actually don't even notice it. But on the Pixel 3, they have that indent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of that thing. I hate that thing. It just shows like a better thing with the camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a camera person.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just an ultra wide lens for 3. But it looks tacky to me, but holy shit, that is a huge contrast. I wonder what the battery life on these things are. Oh, and they showed off the new watch and I think something else. Probably their tablet.
I don't think this is going to show us what.
No, it's just showing us cool.
I'll have to look into it, but I'm curious.
Yeah, it's probably just. Probably just that type of thing. I like that you can just
put Pro.
I was just gonna put differences.
Yeah. Well, that works too.
Dimension. There it is. Oh, this is 2, but
yeah, I get that. But...
oh, you can see the size correlations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that's the max. Come in a wide variety of colors. Just give me a list.
Yeah, like a more bullet point. I'll have to read.
Yeah.
This on my own.
Oh, maybe Forbes is usually better about that. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's
okay.
better.
The battery. Oh, the battery's
those are the old ones. X's.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Well, I'm glad that the screen got even fucking smaller.
What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Wow. That's almost my battery pack. That is my battery pack. That's my backup battery. That's crazy. Look at why is it listed this way? It says the Pro, the Pro Max, and then the 11. That's really weird.
Yeah, it's like 231.
Yeah, and it definitely is a vast improvement over everything. Here's the displays.
Mm-hmm.
The Pro has 5.8 inch, 6.0 OLED.
6.5.
Yeah, it doesn't say the normal one.
Well, it's probably the same.
Oh yeah.
As the thing, yeah. But without the 2, but you'd only get the 2 cameras.
Yeah. Not bad.
So judging by what I'm quickly reading here, if I wanted the same size, which is the biggest, I'd have to get the Max.
Yeah.
They're also uglier. The new triple cameras look like a cross between a stovetop and an electric razor, and their square hump is the most obtrusive thing you've ever seen on an iPhone.
It looks ugly. I hope what I hope with the cases is that the cases do what my case does and makes it thicker. But the camera is built in with the thing.
Well, that's how mine is.
But I'm thinking what that might do is cut the window out here and then just have it flush. Because if not, that's a really fucking stupid design, and their engineer, who we just saw in that video, should be punched in the mouth for just stupidity. Well, you can put it underwater for half an hour, up to 4 meters deep. They upgraded the internal speakers, color options. I do like that they have a whole bunch of color options. That's pretty cool.
I always just get black. Black on black.
Yeah, black on black. Oh, it's got slow-mo and 4K in it. You know. That's a lot of CPU stuff. Teraflops.
Yeah.
Swag band. AirDrop features. Oh, they don't have 5G. They won't support 5G. That's weird. At some point. There's your prices.
So max. Yeah, that makes about...
That's actually not that bad.
That's not bad, actually, because that's what I paid last time.
And you here's the thing: you definitely do not need 512.
You don't need this, though.
No,
you need more than this.
You
and
do need that.
Unfortunately, you have to get this.
Yeah,
because I would prefer this.
Yeah,
but that's not up here.
Yeah,
so I have to do this one to do that one.
That's where they get
but that's not bad.
No, that isn't that bad.
Which is what I paid for this one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
No, don't think about it.
I do like that they have different, like they have the 3 sets, and now they're very distinguished. Like which one? I always hate the numbering scheme some of these fuckers get. It's like the X, the XR, the XYZ, WDDD. Yeah. This is the phone, the Pro, and the Pro Max.
Yeah.
Boom. The Pixel's the same thing. It's like the Pro, the 3, and then I think they have like an A or something at the end of one of them. But yeah, that's our look at the iPhones. That was a big event this week. Everyone was really excited for those. Then they showed off their streaming stuff. Talking about...
That was up top, if that's what you're looking
Yeah, I went right past it. There's...
They're making up their own streaming content too?
Yeah. Their new streaming TV service costs $5.99 and it will launch in Canada.
What do they stream?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get to it. Kicks off November 1st, so 11 days before Disney. Gonna start that off real quick. I'm already buying Disney, so you can go fuck yourself. Oh, Apple TV Plus will be available in over 100 countries, and buyers of an iPhone, iPad, or Mac will get a free year of streaming television service, the company announced. The service will cost $4.99 a month in America. To camera. And what is in this service, you don't get to know.
I'll scroll up just a tad. Under the picture. Apple's...
Ooh, we'll have I will have Oprah.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh. Remember when she quit TV to start her own?
Yeah, apparently.
Network.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey Network. Gaping. Huh. That always makes me laugh.
It does. I'm just trying to
what's on this fucking network?
So it
looks like it's gonna.
It's a resell of other channels, so it's gonna have like HBO and a bunch of other shit, but probably not as all the content that HBO has. So it'll give you a select shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a Netflix where it's just limited.
Yeah.
In comparison.
So
to
like,
everyone else
spend the extra $3 and get the fucking HBO Max.
Pro Plus.
No, it's Max.
HBO Max.
It's Max. Yeah. Like, why would you okay, you get it for free for a year, that's cool, you could use that, but if it's just gonna be like fucking Netflix is fucking gonna die at some point in the next 5 years, maybe 5 to 10. Man, you can say what you want about Apple's fucking phones, but their fucking watches are goddamn gorgeous.
That's a nice watch.
Yeah. That's just... It looks so fucking good. Always on display. 18-hour battery life. International emergency calling in over 150 countries.
You need that.
Yeah.
You travel. If you buy this watch, you clearly travel the world.
And you get them on September 20th. And this is this is the Series 5 watch. The Series 3 watch is going to start going down now, obviously, because they're 2 generations ahead. You can buy one for $200.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for an old watch. That's just a nice watch. Looks like it's good built too. The iPhones are built good too. So new iPads. Yeah, that's good. I have no fucking idea what this thing is. They also showed off. Apparently, we're just going to talk about Apple for a little bit, because why not? They showed off the Apple Arcade.
What is that?
It's a kind of like a streaming service for games.
Like the Stadia?
Yeah, kind of, but like shitty, like not shitty, but like
Stadia's shitty. So,
but Stadia is shitty in a way that like, who the fuck is this for? We don't really know, kind of like bullshit type of thing. But it will play like Cyberpunk and all those games. This isn't that. This is fucking like all your mobile kind of stuff. But for $4.99 a month, you get this new game from Frogger, and then just like a bunch of other like random ass games that are kind of like cell phone games, but also kind of upgraded cell phone games. Like they're mobile title games. So instead of going and spending, $6 on this cool mobile game, you get a bunch of them for, I think it was like 120 games are launching at the beginning of.
Oh, yeah, saw that.
Apparently. So like you can see definitely the mobile aspect of like stuff. Not sure what Sonic was doing in there.
It was probably just their Sonic runner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sonic. Yeah, what was it? Sonic like Dash. Because there was that one joke of like when they released those games, it was like Mario. They're backwards named or something. It's like Mario Run and Sonic Jump or some shit. Yeah, I don't remember what the actual naming was. But yeah, there's just like a bunch of games you can get for that. So if you play a lot of kind of like mobile-y stuff and not necessarily like...
Mobile, do you think that's a real word?
It is now.
Okay.
I don't know why, but fucking... the Pocket couldn't load this list. It just says you could find these below and then didn't have the rest of this stuff. So like, yeah, you can see it's like Exit the Gungeon, like just random ass like mobile kind of stuff. Nothing that you'd be like, I kind of want this. But maybe if you're bored and want to spend $5 to check it out that month, you'd be like, whatever. And then you're like, I'm going to go home and play Stadia. I don't know. It just, to me, it seems like if you want to play a bunch of mobile titles and try them out, you might try that. And I think you get a free month. So you're like, this is for me. If not, fuck it. But what they're hoping you do is you sign up for that 3 month and then never fucking touch it again. Because how many subscriptions do people have where like they sign up for the free month and then it just keeps going?
Yeah.
I've done that like 3 or 4 different times.
I gotta cancel my Prime soon.
Oh yeah?
My free month is gonna expire soon.
I just keep it. It's $9 a month because I don't do the year thing, which is really stupid. But like whenever I want to randomly buy something off fucking Prime, it just pays for itself later. Like even if I buy like 2 things a year,
that doesn't pay for the.
But I buy more stuff off Amazon than you do.
Yeah, I guess.
So even if I offset it by buying shit. Plus I actually use Prime. I watch stuff on Prime.
Oh yeah, I couldn't be bothered to watch everything on Prime.
Yeah, see, I actually watch it on Prime, so. GameStop is closing hundreds of its stores as it continues to reboot. We've been talking about this for a while. GameStop trying to stay afloat and trying to stuff.
We don't have a GameStop here.
No, they're EB Games here,
Yeah,
and I don't know if they're like.
But they look like GameStops.
Because they're the same thing, right?
Yeah.
We used to have GameStops and then they turned them all into EB Games.
Yeah. So is it the same thing?
It's the same.
It's the same.
They just have better stuff in their stores.
Well, Americans usually have better stuff in their stores.
That's very accurate. We have a lot of shit stuff.
So, but they wouldn't close any of the EB stores, is what I'm getting to.
As far as I know, no. These are just closing GameStop. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure of the structure hierarchy between the two companies, kind of like Toys R Us and Toys R Us US.
Yeah.
Like, we still have Toys R Us. Toys R Us in the US is trying to fix itself. Whereas, like, we don't hear much.
They sold Jerry the Giraffe, didn't they? Didn't they sell the mascot to try to make money?
Probably.
I thought we talked about that.
No, they.
Not in the U.S. They tried to sell the mascot to make money, like sell the brand.
Yeah, I think they ended up. I don't know. They're fixed now, technically. Yeah. I'm very intrigued to see how Toys R Us fixes itself, because like we know they only went under because of all that debt they had because of stupid things.
Yeah.
And now those guys aren't in charge anymore, so we'll see what they do. But this one is just we're like. GameStop and EB Games are on their way out, obviously. We know that. But we'll see where they are in the next 5 to 10 years with everything.
With Toys R Us and Sears and all this stuff.
brick and mortar's dying, and it's because Amazon basically has killed any fucking resemblance of things. But right now, the only way these things stay afloat is because of they're obviously selling all the like Funkos and
they sell everything but games.
Yeah, and like you still, for the most part, have to get a console from a store. Like, I mean, you could buy it off Amazon, but most people still go to GameStop or Walmart or Best Buy to buy the initial console.
Exactly, but removing a GameStop just sends you to Target or Best Buy or Walmart to buy the consoles.
Yeah.
And those 3 stores are never going anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Walmart's not.
No. Yeah, and like neither's a Target in the States. Like those massive. They're not going to be closing, and that's where you'll go to get your console.
And Walmart is even more shifting to online itself.
Yeah.
With a plethora of shit you can buy off of their stuff. And like it's all just to compete with Amazon.
They were even doing like they were undercutting thing when they first launched to undercut Prime.
Yeah.
Like they even mentioned
and that's why games where they are now price wise, because like you still can't undercut brick and mortar because like it's a huge chunk of business.
Oh yeah, but with the shipping, I know when Walmart, I think it was like around Christmas time, they were doing like an ad campaign. I would hear it a lot on the radio. And it was taking a dig at Amazon, like they do 3 days Prime, or we'll do 1 day, or some shit like that. Whatever.
And now Prime has 1 day anyway.
Yeah. But something like that. Yeah.
I'm just glad I can finally. My parents, when when you stream to the TV using the apps, they call it shoot. They're like, shoot it to the TV, and I'm like, I almost said when I shoot Prime to the TV, and it just made me laugh. But now they have that app where you can send it to Chrome. The Chromecast. Before, Prime didn't have it here. They had like some fight with fucking thing, and they were like, no, we're not gonna send it to Google here, but in the US it did.
So what the fuck does it matter?
I have no idea, because again, international shit is so fucking stupid. I hate the fact that like US and Canada, we're technically fucking North America. Just give me everything they have. It's so fucking frustrating, especially like product launches.
You know what else? Because you go across the rest of the world. You'll have South America.
Yeah.
You don't have Mexico and Chile.
Yeah.
You don't.
Chile.
But then you have Europe, its own fucking thing.
And you have Britain if they ever figured out what they're doing.
And then there's like Asia, its own thing. But as an area.
Yeah.
Why is this clearly one fucking area?
Yeah.
Split in two.
Which is so bullshit, because like.
And I could be watching DC right now.
And wrestling.
Yeah.
And like it happens with the NICA figures too, with like the turtles and all that shit and all their stuff. They have they have licenses for the US so they can sell to stores and partners there. But here it's like a huge fucking hassle, and we get them 6 months later, or they get the markup on fucking Amazon because some asshole bought one and he can sell it for 3 or 4 times as much, and idiots buy it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can literally get into a fucking car and go get it. It's right fucking there.
Yeah.
But because of international bullshit, it's like, no.
Yeah.
I can fucking... It's so stupid. Just make it all one thing. Like, how hard could it be?
North America...
Especially with digital fucking licensing and TV shows. Why is our fucking Netflix different from theirs?
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid. Most of the country is split down the fucking middle anyways.
Cut right
there.
Like,
it's not like there's a fucking huge... How many cities in this fucking country have a fucking border crossing with the U.S.?
I was talking to someone about this the other day.
Yeah.
Let me pick your brain.
Okay.
So we got the one here, clearly, which is the #1 border crossing in the world.
Yeah, because of like the auto parts. Yeah.
So you got the one up in Niagara, cuts over to Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Are there ones across each province? Like, is there one in Saskatchewan going to
There is something up there. I know there is. I don't know what it's called, but there is something
clearly
up there.
There's a border of
there is an international crossing up over there as well.
Out west.
Yeah, there's one up there too. I forget what it is, but yeah, there's another one.
But there's only there's not one at each.
No, but it's pretty close to fucking having one. And if not, they're 10 minutes away. It's just.
Well, I'm just saying if they're. Just go with me on this. From BC out here all the way to Ontario.
Yeah.
If there isn't one, how do they drive? They can't. Let's just say there's an actual
As far as I know, there is there is border crossings at each big thing. Hero, yeah.
Okay.
Like I understand. Like us in Europe have different fucking international licensing because you know what? That's fucking national.
Yeah.
I can see the river. I can see Detroit.
You can throw a rock and hit the Renaissance building, right? Like it's right there.
I can see the fucking Joe. It's like right. I can wave to the idiots across the river. Like it's like. It's so fucking stupid. Our phones switch fucking over to US if we get too close to the river.
My goddamn phone said AT&T the other day.
How many times?
Like, son of a bitch.
How many times have you fucking called the company? It's like, no, I didn't go to the US this week. They were like, oh, our bad. Like, come on.
Yeah, I got that thing that tells them, like, don't charge me if it says AT&T. Like, it's not real. Sometimes it is. But
that's always my favorite. That's always my favorite.
I fucking called them one time. This was years ago.
This is when we went to San Diego, right?
No. This is years and years ago. Called them. Got a crazy phone bill.
Yeah.
$300-$400.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, all these overage charges and using it in the States and all that stuff like that. Speak to one person, go up the ranks.
Yeah.
You know, start at the fucking corporal, work my way up to fucking the general, right? About captain though, I realized, God fuck, I was in the States a week and a half ago, and I did use my phone because I got lost. But I'm moving up the ranks.
You're adamant. You're like, no, I didn't go over there.
So I'm like, I'm committed at this point. I get up to the general, they wipe the charges, and I was like, okay.
Like, thank you, sir. I'm out.
Absolutely. But there was a point in the conversation, I was on the phone for like over an hour, 90 minutes.
Oh,
but there was a point. Happy. I was keeping it cool, but there was a point where I remembered going, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like I feel stupid now.
And so like, you know, these departments have like no communication with each other. So like, hey, we got like, you're just a number, right?
Yeah,
like,
we got hung up at any point when they transferred me because they wouldn't have known that I told the last guy.
Well, that's the thing. You could fucking hang up on them and call another fucking thing, and it's like, "Hello, can I help you?" I'm like, yeah, I have this problem. And they're like, cool, because like they fucking have a clue.
But I did. And I just kept going. And I was like, I'm just going to see what I can do because I don't have the money to pay for it. So
I would love to know the statistical odds of like when you call for like something or customer service, like how many fucking times you get the same dude with if you're talking to them that same fucking hour a day.
Yeah.
Because like
probably never. Or
very slim. Because like there's no way. Because like it just get whoever fucking picks up the phone.
Yeah, somewhere in the world it just gets routed to somewhere else in the fucking world, right?
India. Fucking, I just hate it.
What were we talking about? Borders crossing?
GameStop because of border shit. It all feeds into stuff. Yeah.
Did you see about the fucking drug bust though the other day?
It was a big ass drug bust.
Did you hear how it happened?
No, I something about him going to the border, and I didn't read anything past that.
So crosses over.
Yeah.
They pull him aside. Random check.
Yeah.
He has a trailer. I'm guessing more like a flatbed trailer maybe or something. But he had a trailer attached to the car. They give it the once over, and then when I don't know, I'm sure you've been pulled in.
Yeah.
Go to that other building.
Yeah,
right?
there's the custom things over there. Yeah.
So his car's over here. They're giving it the once over.
Yeah.
Walking by, whatever. He's coming out of that door. They've told him, oh, you're good to go. Yeah. Someone else on the property, another custom guy, is just walking the fucking dog.
Oh shit!
The dog starts flipping out.
Yeah.
He's like what the fuck? He's like over there. You know, nowhere near the carport where the search is happening. Mm-hmm. You know, not relatively close, but you know. But the dog's just freaking out.
Yeah.
So he's like, what the fuck? So he lets him go.
Yeah.
Beelines that fucking car.
Oh, shit.
They're like, the guy was opening the door to the car. Like the owner.
Yeah.
He was ready to leave. The dog beelines to the car, jumps in the fucking car because he opened the door.
Yeah.
And just starts going berserk. And then they hound the car and they research. They're like, okay, we got to do this again.
Yeah.
And they found all that fucking cocaine.
That's crazy.
That was a lot. And then I was reading that story. And I was reading another story. It linked to in the Texas and like Mexican border.
Mm-hmm.
They had a tanker come through, and it's one of those like cylinder ones.
Did they line the wall?
Yeah. They had a tanker come through, and these tankers have a release valve.
Yeah.
That go off like for like 10 seconds every 10 minutes or whatever, just to release pressure.
Yeah.
And the dog just happened to like right time, right place.
Yeah.
It went off. He flipped out on that truck. They pull it over. They search the tank. Nothing. Can't find anything. Dog's still
flipping out. Yeah.
They bring in a second dog. That dog flips out. They're like, okay, we gotta fucking figure this out.
It's just 2 dogs having an issue. Yeah.
Then they figure out that there was a liner within the tank, and in that liner was all the fucking drugs.
Drug dealers are nuts,
but
man.
These dogs are fucking nuts.
They're dogs, man.
I mean, the police dogs, enforcement dogs, they're just awesome. You can't fuck with them.
No, you wouldn't. No, fuck that.
We should just replace all people with these dogs, right? Like, so if they could drive, they could do the job better, right? Because like, there's no fucking with them.
No.
There's no fucking.
There's no reasoning. They're like, I don't have any drugs. He's like, I can smell it.
He's like, I smell it. I know you fucking have it, and I will tear you apart until I find it.
So, like, completely on our continued crime podcast today. There was a thing that happened in McGregor, right? That guy got shot or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I saw that today. I saw a headline. It was like, cop confirmed shooting in McGregor, victim shot, and I'm like, that was your investigation. Good job, police.
Was it reported by the Windsor Star?
I think so. Our Windsor Star sucks so bad.
Fuck.
They're the worst.
That would be the entire article. It would say that headline. And then literally, when you click on the headline, there'd be no new information except that. That, and it's like you can't even answer. We were talking about this the other day. We were looking at something, and I made the joke.
Yeah.
They don't even answer the 5 Ws.
No,
right?
They don't.
It's basic reporting that you did in like grade school when you had to like write a newspaper.
Whoever runs their Twitter account and gives like up to date stuff does better stuff than their actual reporter on the fucking
and like
thing.
And those up to dates though are still very limited. They're only,
their Twitter,
they're 20
tweets,
characters,
right? Yeah.
But that's all it is. You click on the article and there's nothing more at all. Like it's so fucking like I don't know how we even sustain a paper. You should just close it. Close.
It's not. We don't need at all. Yeah. Like the most of the time it's just the headline.
Yeah, it's just the headline, and then when you look at the article, because you're like, oh, I want to see like
and why is it
an investigation?
And why is it they let the stupidest people write the opinion piece? You ever see those on Twitter? It comes across on Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's just like the dumbest fucking people they could find to have their opinion this week.
Probably the people from a few blocks from here.
And I'm like, why is this person writing stuff? Like, who okayed this?
Yeah.
This is the dumbest thing ever. And then, like, you see, like, 2 comments on the tweet. I've never seen a news organization not get any traction for any article they write.
No,
like,
there's nothing
CBC, CNN, like all the other ones I follow, have like comment threads, people talking about the article. Windsor Star, fuck all.
No one,
nothing.
Because there's nothing to comment.
It's like when we tweet.
It's just the fucking headline. How would you comment on here's how much the new iPhones cost? And then when you click on it, though, it doesn't tell you how much they cost. It doesn't. It just says, "Here's how much they cost." Oh, well, how much do they cost? Oh, we don't answer that. We don't answer the W's.
No,
we just. And then the comment section is blank because no one's like. Everyone's caught on. They're like, "There's no point in reading these."
Everyone just goes and reads CBC Windsor.
Yeah,
it's like when you used to watch the news and they would cut with CBC Windsor, but most of it was past LaSalle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not our news. What are you doing? And everyone's like, where's our news? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Dude was shot. Confirmed.
Confirmed to be dead.
Maybe. I just... Someone from the Windsor Stars.
I knew gunshots were confirmed. Like, I knew that. And I didn't even have to...
That man may have some bullet holes in him. I'm not too sure, but he might. I really want someone from the Windsor Star to watch this and be like, fuck you guys.
I hope
and I'd be like, where did the podcast come from?
Yeah.
Why is it here?
On this fucking podcast?
Where is it? If the fucking continue route of YouTube goes, this will just be blocked by Warner Music Group anyways.
I wish I knew a Warner's theme. I would have played it right there.
That was Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
that's,
I know.
That's Paramount.
Maybe they'll block us.
Yeah. No. So a lot of cool things. We'll just stay on this media thing here because we talked about Apple. Disney Plus. More cool stuff. They tweeted out that cool tweet and they were talking like your ideal afternoon. And it was basically them announcing
Rescue Rangers.
Copyright strike.
Fuck
there
that.
it is.
Fuck
No.
Disney.
Yeah, so they were like, okay. And then, yeah, it was confirmed that Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, the 87 version, Tailspin, as well as Goof Troop and the Adventures of the Gummy Bears are all coming to Disney+.
And you missed
I was saving that.
You missed Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
No, you sang it.
You
I
sang
pointed.
some, but you didn't
all right,
like it.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers as well, and motherfucking Gargoyles.
Never watched a single.
Oh, it's so good.
Never
It is
watched
one
a
of the
single
best shows they put out in the thing that no one has ever touched again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like one of the best voice casts of all fucking time. And most of them are from the Star Trek The Next Generation.
Yeah, never watched a single one.
It's a really good
That's
show.
not true. I'm sure I've seen an episode here and there.
It's one of
but
those
I never
great cartoons
yeah.
that like has a story arc, characters evolve, it was dark, it was good, it was well acted, well animated. It was one of those great cartoons. It was like Batman.
Is it on the level with Batman?
Yes, 100%. And it did not get enough credit, and it has not gotten enough like anything in the last like ever.
Since 92.
Since 94.
94.
But yeah, it's on there, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, that is awesome. All of these shows, I've never watched The Adventures of Gummy Bears, but I've watched everything else, and fucking Tailspin, man. I watched Tailspin in like, since it was on in the 90s.
Tailspin, yeah. That was a good one. That was with Baloo,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And he was a fucking pilot and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, fucking, and that one kid had like that cool fly thing. He jumped out into the fucking airboard and shit. You're just like, oh, this show is great. And fucking, let's get dangerous, man. Fucking Darkwing Duck. Man, we tried to play that on the Afternoon Collection once. We were fucking terrible.
Yeah.
These games are hard.
I tried watching Darkwing Duck. I had the DVD. And couldn't get into it.
I tried to watch it, but it was really bad and wasn't fucking working. And then one said it was one episode and it wasn't. I got annoyed and stopped watching it. And then Goof Troop. That's fucking awesome. I wonder if they'll put the Goofy movies on there and shit. But yeah.
I like a Goofy movie.
Yeah. Oh, that was just fucking awesome. But also, we can confirm as of today that
it will also include, I'll read this. Disney Plus will also include Marvel Classic series such as X-Men 92, Spider-Man 94, Spider-Woman 79, Spider-Man 81, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends,
yeah,
Iron Man 94, Fantastic Four 94, Incredible Hulk, Silver Surfer, and Spider-Man Unlimited.
That is fucking awesome.
I did not know that. 5. I do not know 5 of those shows.
79.
Yep, Spider-Woman 79.
Silver Surfer, Hulk.
Yep.
Fantastic Four.
Yep, and Iron Man.
You didn't know about Iron Man? I knew because he crossed over with Spider-Man.
I knew it was in the Spider-Man ones, but I didn't know it was a crossover.
And he also was on the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Well,
The only one I don't relatively know, but I might have seen a clip or something of, is Spider-Woman 79. But
and that's an animated show.
I guess.
Let's go.
I'm gonna quick googs that. But like, okay. So of all things on this list, Spider-Man Unlimited. Like that is the show where they had.
Which one was Unlimited?
That's that one where he went to the alternate Earth.
Was that the one right after the 94?
Yeah, and they had like, because they couldn't use any of the stuff because the movie was going with who was it? No, this was before Toby with Cameron.
Okay.
Remember that they were trying to get that off the ground, and they lost. They couldn't use like all of his suits, all of his stuff. They had to move them. I just went to the theme, so we can get a look at the kind of intro. I did not know this show. Nope, I don't know this. Oh. She's flying. I'm gonna listen to this later because I want to see.
It just sounds horribly 70s.
Oh yeah. Well, look out! Here comes the spider. Her costume just disappeared. Okay, she's got bit by a spider. Wow, that's. Oh, she Wonder Woman did.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman. Yep, she's Wonder Woman.
And she flies.
Like Wonder Woman. Is that Fang Fong Foom? I know she has different powers than Spider-Man based off some weird stuff that happens. But yeah, Spider-1. That's okay.
Did not know that show existed.
Yes. Also, I've noticed a few things that are missing from this list that I just noticed now when we were looking at that YouTube video. X-Men Evolution is not on this list.
Amazing show.
And neither is
Wolverine
in the X-Men.
Awesome.
Neither is Katie Pryde in the X-Men. That one special, that one-off special.
Fuck that one. But how about this one, which I haven't seen listed? Maybe you've seen it.
Let's hear it. I'm waiting in suspense.
Spectacular.
Yes.
Because God fuck me, Spectacular.
The second best. Just because of nostalgia wins because of
I agree. For me, it goes Batman.
Yes, yeah.
But close second, the Batman, right?
See, I'm gonna be controversial here. Just go with me. I'm gonna put Batman and Robin, the Adventures of. I'm just kidding. It's the same fucking show.
Yeah, it's the same show.
They just changed the animation style.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go that, and then Batman Beyond. Because I now have a deeper appreciation for Batman Beyond than when I did when I turned it on one fucking day. And I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? And where's my Batman? But now, through the mythos of the show and the building behind it, the understanding, the whole Justice League epilogue episode where it explains his origins type of thing in a cool way with an older Terry, and reading the comic, which doesn't exactly tie into the show, but they tied him into the main DCU and he keeps having cool adventures. They announced Batwoman Beyond. She's going to take over because Terry's wanted for murder, but we don't know who Batwoman is. But that's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to put that, and then I'll put the Batman.
See, okay.
And then way somewhere in the basement, down the block, around the corner in China, is Beware the Batman. Because that show is fucking dog shit.
Let me go on here. So I can see both. I could go Batman Beyond and then the Batman, or vice versa. I can see that. But then Spider-Man, and it goes Spider-Man, it goes Spectacular.
Yeah.
Spectacular, fucking amazing. Now, let's just take a second and go back to what you mentioned at the end there. Beware the Batman.
Yeah.
I wanted to like
I did. Show. I really did. I gave it the best I could. I couldn't do it.
It was a Batman show.
And it was different. They took all the rogues out.
Yeah, and
they
brought in new rogues.
But they tried.
They didn't bring in new rogues, but they used B rogues and C rogues.
Or Mr. Pig and whatever, the newer villains. And you're like, okay, cool, I can get behind that. But the show is just so fucking bad and awful and ugly.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I think I watched 2 or 3 episodes of that.
But
as far as I can go. But I've been watching. I was watching the Batman.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, and I was thinking, though, why? Like, if DC had just a speck
of common sense,
of common sense,
yeah,
and a spark of like, how can we regenerate some of this, into the DC lore? Why haven't they done a new Superman animated show?
Yeah.
Just to create spark and interest in this character.
Because as we know, DC animated shows are fucking amazing.
So
and they're animated stuff, like they're animated one-off.
Yeah, the movies are good.
And Young Justice is fantastic.
They keep doing Batman and they keep doing these other ones and stuff. Why haven't they done? For Superman, we've only had that one animated one, which was a tie-in with the Batman and the.
And we all know how I feel about Superman. I'm not the biggest fan of Superman because 9 times out of 10 he's not a good character because he's so fucking overpowered. But the way, I have a weird appreciation for the 90s, because first of all,
he was downplayed. He was downpowered.
That theme is amazing. It's one of the best animated themes. I own the first season on DVD of the Superman. I don't like Superman that much. It took me 10 fucking years to watch the Superman Returns. Granted, that's because it's kind of a shitty movie, but still. But I actually really like that show, and it shows Superman in a different light.
Yeah, he's not as powerful.
It's what fucking Snyder was trying to do, but fucking botched, which was humanize him, but still make him the god mythos kind of character that he is, which the animated show does really well. And I don't know why they don't do that. I was watching. Even in Young Justice, they show Superman like he's kind of a dick at the beginning to Connor because
he
doesn't understand what's going on and who this guy is, and it doesn't tie into Lex. And like you see him be like, he's like, oh, I don't want anything to do with this guy.
Like,
and Batman, who goes through 30 kids a week, was like, you should talk to him. You should and you see Batman like be kind of like, no, he looks up to you. You should talk to him. And you're like, the fuck are you, Batman? But like seeing that is amazing. And then like both of them in the Justice League play off so well for each other. I would really like to see a new Superman cartoon. I really would.
Yeah, I was just thinking like they should, if they want to spark interest in this character, they need to keep him in the public eye. Right now, there hasn't been anything since Man of Steel.
DC relies so heavily on Batman that it's just like, I love Batman, but it's like, DC, come on.
Yeah, like, and they're starting to branch out. You're getting successful Aquaman, you're getting successful.
But even in their comics right now, their main stories is tied to the darkest Dark Knight stuff with Dark Metal. And like, Superman's in there, and like he's a main component. But still, the Batman Who Laughs is a huge component right now to him.
And I was like, they need to keep him in the public eye though. And right now, for years, he hasn't been.
And that Superman after 52 was a great read. Yeah. And I don't even like Superman, but I read every issue more than I read anything else. But just do another Justice League cartoon. Fuck, if you don't want to do Superman, put Justice League back on there.
Put another Justice League, a good one, on your network. I mean, you do it on like TV too if you want, but do it on your network if you want.
Yeah, because those other shows, like Young Justice, goes to other things other than fucking their service. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Like you're clearly putting money and stuff behind your network that you want out there. Like that, you put money into Young Justice, you put it into Titans. You can see it with Harley Quinn. That show looks fun and interesting. Why not do a new cartoon?
Yeah, like do a new Justice League or do a new Superman.
Do something that's not public. Batman.
Yeah,
I love Batman, but like, even you said it yourself. The animated movies are now starting to turn the tides a little bit away from Batman. But like, they fucking, that dude is just like, you saw it with Marvel. And Marvel, for everything they do and everything they attempt to do, the best thing that ever happened to them was losing 2/3 of their fucking character rosters that they couldn't use. They couldn't use their heavy hitters. They couldn't use the X-Men and they couldn't use Spider-Man. Two of the biggest fucking properties ever. And it's evident by the huge, massive success of the cartoon and anything related to those two cartoons. The fact that they had to rely on what essentially it should be your big heavy hitters of the Avengers, of like, the reason these people all got their own comic is because their own comics weren't doing so well. And look at them now. Captain Man, Iron Man, and Thor are like huge characters, and their books are massive for what they are. Yeah. And the Avengers is like a big household names. I mean, because of the movies, and that's why we want them. But like, they're getting their own game with the Avengers in it. Like, that wouldn't have happened without Marvel losing Spider-Man and shit. But even look at Spider-Man. It's the #1 PlayStation exclusive selling game of all time. Yeah. Like, well, I don't think of all time, but on the PS4, it's the highest selling game. Actually, I think it might be of all time, like, for sales. But like, well, that's only 13. Maybe not. But anyways, like, Spider-Man's massive. Look at the fucking infighting now because of the rights to Spider-Man. Yeah. Like, but Marvel, like, losing that, they couldn't rely on. Can you imagine if DC lost Marvel or Batman because of whatever reason? Yeah. Like, they almost lost half the Superman. They almost lost half of Superman. Yeah. Most of 52's shit to fix Superman was because they lost half of the names to shit. Actually, they got it back now because, you know, as we know, historically, DC and big Marvel always wins. Are big they're like they're shitty to these people who actually made these characters and everything around them. But that's another fucking tale for another day. But yeah, like, just fucking do it. I don't get it. I looked at the time when we started this conversation. It was at 43. It's like 49 now, and I'm like, did we talk a lot about Apple, or did we talk a lot about crime and crack? Like, crime, crack, Apple, crack Apple. Crack Apple. Crapple. Crapple. But yeah, I'm like, we talked about this when we first heard about Disney Plus, how hesitant we were to like pick this up and like what's going to be on it and what we're getting. I'm in for Disney Plus now. Like, this just, like, it's stuff to randomly throw on. You don't really have to, like, if you're just doing whatever. It's got The Simpsons. It's got all new shows on it that I'm really intrigued to watch.
You know what I thought of? And I was looking into it. I haven't seen any updates yet, but I'm curious. I know you don't care. I'm curious what happens to good old Bobby's.
Bobby's World?
No, Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I don't give a flying fuck.
I know. I said you don't care about it, but right now it's in that limbo of like, okay, it's going to be on their network, right?
Yeah.
But are they going to continue seasons of the show on thing like beyond?
Oh,
like they're doing this next one or two because they already had signed, right?
Yeah.
But will it continue? And same with Simpsons. Will it continue after the next two that they do? Like they're going to do 31 and 32. Those were already done with Fox and stuff. Will they renew 33?
Yes. Simpsons, while not as popular as it was, I think is still enough for a draw that even if they move it exclusively to the network, will still be big. And Fox still needs stuff to air, so maybe they'll work out some deal with working it there. Bob's Burgers, same thing. It's a huge property. Everyone's more into it than they initially were. Either they continue it on the network or continue. It's the same thing. Yeah. Same thing with American Dad. They'll just keep pumping that out on TBS. Where we saw now, like, even if they move it to Hulu, because that's what they did with Seth MacFarlane's show there. I can't think of the name, and I love it.
Orville.
Well, the Orville. They moved it over to Hulu. And I'm not worried about it going away because it's massively popular and they just wanted to put it somewhere where it would get more stuff than just tied to a network. So I think if anything, The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers will be the same thing. They'll just either keep it on that network or they'll make it exclusively for the thing. And I think The Simpsons, because of the like vocalness of the cast and the producers and Matt Groening himself, Groening. Like, I don't think that show's going anywhere unless they want it to.
Yeah.
Same thing with Bob's Burgers. Like, and I think the outcry may not be as big for The Simpsons if it got canceled, but Bob's Burgers I think would be fucking massive if it didn't get new episodes. And I think that Disney may respond to that in a way. They're like, oh shit, this is a hugely successful thing. Let's keep it and make it to the network and draw more eyeballs.
I didn't know John Cena was in this.
I didn't either. But so looking at this, we're now looking at so two things about this. This is James Gunn reveals cast of the DC's The Suicide Squad. Two things. Three things. One, I was like, hey, I should rewatch Suicide Squad because I kind of want to see it again to get kind of fresh eyeballs on it to see. Two.
You're not going to watch it again.
Probably not.
Three.
And that was like 4 points. This article pisses me off, and I'll tell you why. James Gunn reveals the cast of The Suicide Squad, but we don't know who's playing who yet. Fuck off. I thought this would be the cast list and who they're fucking playing. Yeah. No, this is just a fucking cast list.
It's just a list of names. It's like a phone book.
This is fucking bullshit. Put in your headline, reveals cast, no one's knowing who. It's fucking stupid. So, but if you scroll down to the bottom, it says, returning cast members include Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, Viola Viola's as Davis. Viola. Who is that?
Viola Davis, Amanda Waller.
No, I said Viola. Who is that? Is that the chick who eats the thing in Willy Wonka?
That's Veruca
Von something.
Yeah.
Viola. That's something. I'm gonna have to look that up later because I don't have time now. Waller, Rick Flag, and Jai Courtney's Captain Boomerang.
Yeah.
Yay! More of these two. These two sucked in this. I have nothing against Jai Courtney. I think he gets a bad rap.
Spartacus is amazing.
Yeah. I'm due for that again. I want to watch that again. I even start with Blood in the Sand and go from there. But anyways, Jai Courtney gets a bad rap, but him in this movie suck. They suck in this movie.
Yeah.
They're awful. So is Waller.
Yeah.
The only good part of Suicide Squad was Harley Quinn.
I was going to say so does Marvel.
I knew you were.
Well, just because the whole movie's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, even though she's good. All these guys are good in it, but like,
so going down this list, you got John Cena, Jai Courtney, Nathan Fillion, which is just like, fuck yeah, make him a Green Lantern. Hurry up.
Joel Kinnaman, Sean Gunn.
I was just going for the big names.
Well, Sean Gunn, that's
his brother who plays. He's Rocket. But he also plays that one dude who gets the arrow at the end of thing. Isn't that Sean's gun?
Yeah.
That Sean Gunn? Yeah. He's a cool dude. I like him.
Taika Waititi.
That's nice.
That's the guy that did Ragnarok.
Yeah. Alison Braga. Isn't that? No, that's. I was thinking of the chick from Star Trek.
Braga. That's from Fast and Furious 4. That's where they drop through the caves and they have to like.
I was thinking of the girl from Star Trek, but that's another girl.
That's Alicia something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Peter Capaldi.
Yeah. Peter. Yep.
Yeah. Idris Elba and Michael Rooker.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good solid cast. I like this cast. I'm very intrigued to see who they're playing. Rumor has a King Shark. One of these guys is King Shark.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be cool. I'm not
I saw something about Idris being possibly just
because he was supposed to come in as Will Smith. He was supposed
to replace Will Smith, and then it was. Then
but
it was
he didn't want to take it over.
So he's not taking Deadshot's role, but he just won't be in this one, and maybe Will Smith could do another one. Whatever.
Yeah.
So. But I saw a one throwaway thing, comment, tweet. I don't remember where it was. Maybe a newspaper or from the Windsor Star. It said Idris Elba, Manhunter.
Oh, cool. Be dope.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be fucking dope. I'm trying to think of like Michael Rooker. Who would be a good DC guy that he would play?
I don't like that. I was against him joining this movie.
He's going to be a bit player, and you know it.
I was against him joining this movie.
Yeah.
Because he's
Mary Poppins, yo.
Yeah. And that's why I was against him.
But he's a really good character actor. When he plays like the rough and grumble guy, right?
Well, then it's not a really good character. Characters are characters that you...
That character actor.
Yeah.
That type of character actor, sorry.
I guess.
Specific
I just a small role.
It will be. 100%.
Like a small little,
it will be.
Cameo.
Half of this list is just going to be cameos. Like, John Cena is not going to be all in this movie.
I think Cena's in this movie.
You think he's in this?
I think he's a major player in this movie.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think he has a bit in this, and he's in Fast and the Furious more. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he's a bit in this, and in Fast he's a lot more.
Maybe.
I know all of these
character.
Yeah.
I think he's playing like an actual DC, whereas some of these guys are playing like.
So they didn't bring back, Sword.
No.
What the fuck is her name?
Katana.
Yeah, they didn't bring her back. She was dope. She was good.
Oh, right here it says.
Yeah, I just scrolled down to this.
Yeah. He might be playing John Cena is rumored to play Peacemaker.
I'm not sure who
Daniela is rumored to play Ratcatcher, which we've seen before.
Yeah, they're gender swapping thing out, which I'm cool with because I like the idea of that. And then Polka Dot Man was David Dakashashin? Dashalaman? Who is this guy? I feel like I know the name. I'm gonna do a quick googs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah. Okay, I know who he is.
Yeah. From The Dark Knight and Ant-Man.
And Ant-Man and the Wasp, and yeah. Okay, that's cool. Oh, Randall Park, I like that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny. And John Cena's gonna play the Peacemaker. I don't know who that is. That's got to be like sea level, right?
Oh.
I mean, the Squad is purposely the sea level thing. What do you call a peacemaker? The definition of a peacemaker.
Good.
Yeah, the comic. There he is. Who are you, Peacemaker? Oh yeah, he looks like fucking John Cena. Look at him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think I've seen this before. Yeah.
Okay, so he's like the Punisher, but different.
But crazy.
Yeah. The Peacemaker is Christopher Smith, a pacifist diplomat so committed to peace that he's willing to use force as a superhero to advance the cause. He uses an array of special non-lethal weapons. Or dictators and warlords. Okay, I can see why he'd be in the Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's definitely going to be a boot player. Oh, look at him.
Yeah, it looks like Cena.
Yeah. All right, I can see this. Oh, he was in a flashback in Kingdom Come. He was in a comic for Young Justice. Okay, I can see John Cena playing that. That makes sense. That is 100%. That's a bit part. What are you loading? How are you not loaded? We got a new trailer for Kingdom Hearts. That looked cool. Still no date on when that comes out. That's the free updated DLC called Remind. Just more Kingdom Hearts if you're excited for that, which I am. I will leave that. I just want the... So to close off today's show, I want to talk about something really cool that I'm more excited for than I was. Because I was excited for this, but I wasn't sure, and I got more information on how this game's going to kind of work. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, is that trailer beautiful. This game looks gorgeous. We saw comparisons to 2015's initial one to this trailer that was just released. Holy shit, does this game look amazing. And that's how the game's going to fucking look, because we've seen the gameplay in that thing. I'm more excited for this game than I was. I'm into it now. And they kind of talked about how it's going to work. Basically, they're looking kind of like Final Fantasy 13's thing, where it's multiple. Like, it is the story of Final Fantasy VII, but split across 3 games. But they are big games. They initially said clocking out like 30 hours. So there is a huge chunk. Because remember, we were talking about this, and it was episodic. And we're like, what does that mean? And how much of Final Fantasy VII's initial thing is going to be in this fucking game?
Yeah.
We're talking like fucking 5 hours, like 30 hours for this, and this game looks like this, and it looks like it's going to play amazing. It sounds amazing. If it does the typical Final Fantasy voice thing. We heard in the trailer so much of just people quipping left, right, and center. Oh, fuck. This game looks gorgeous. I'm really excited for it. I really hope that... Like, is that its name? Final Fantasy VII Remake? Is that like what they settled on? Because like when they redid Resident Evil 2, they just called it like Resident Evil 2 or Final Fantasy 2 Remastered. I don't necessarily like the name, but whatever.
You don't like the word remake versus remastered?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems remastered sounds better than remake, I guess. Just like selling point wise. But that's just a stupid hang up. Does it have a release date? Oh yeah, March 3rd we talked about. But yeah, it just looks dope. I can't get over how good this game looks. Even compared to like 2015 to 2019, like we said.
Okay, so why... Go with me on this.
What?
Quickly.
Okay.
This. So this is a 1997 game, as we've seen when you showed me the comparison trailer.
Yes.
In 2015, they remastered it.
Mm-hmm.
Why remaster it again in 2019 or 2020?
Because they scrapped everything. Because the guy who made this and Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of like pushed aside. Because while he is great at making things, he
clearly slow.
Fucking forever.
Yeah.
So they kind of just scrapped a lot of stuff, and they got rid of the studio that initially did it because they didn't like what they did. While it looked good, it did run good and play good. Yeah. So
like Final Fantasy 37?
No, they're only at 15.
So 15. They scrapped 15.
No, they did 15. This has been in the works from another team for a while.
This?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so this remaster has been in the works for a while.
Yes.
Is what you're telling me.
Yes.
From 15 to now, it's been in the remaster. So yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Are you talking about Final Fantasy 15 or 2015?
No, I'm talking about why would they redo number 7?
Yeah.
4 years ago,
and
then do it again 5 years later.
Because they didn't like what the studio had done, so they scrapped everything.
So the one in 2015 never came out?
No. This is still the same fucking...
Okay.
We saw the announcement in 2015. We saw that initial trailer. Yeah.
So that those trailer comparisons of 2015 to 2019 is just based on a trailer that a game that never came out.
Yeah, it's this game still...
So I'm thinking like the game fucking came out in 2015. I'm like, then why are you remastering it again 5 years fucking later?
This is the remake of the 97 game, yeah.
And they tried in 15, didn't like it, scrapped it, went with this one. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm with you.
And obviously, we see the fucking comparison between the two fucking games. I mean, obviously, 4 years makes a difference, but still, like, yeah, this game looks gorgeous. We saw the fucking gameplay demo at was it E3 or wherever we saw it, but yeah. And then like we saw the comparison to like the fucking original game to this.
Obviously, like a fucking person.
It does. Obviously, there's a huge difference between like it's
you
the
can
PS1.
Tell the hair isn't real, but face-wise looks like a person.
But that's more of
hair
like
always looks odd.
It does, but also that's very anime hair. Like
that's too,
very
just,
Final
just,
Fantasy.
Just
it's very pointy and rigid and like, it's stiff and glossy.
Like there's a look to hair that they just can't master.
No,
even go with Death Stranding. Looks like Ramus.
Yeah,
hair looks like shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the hair doesn't. You can't produce hair digitally.
No,
really. If you're bald, you're bald. There's no fucking covering that up.
But everyone, this game is just, it's so pretty. I would totally watch. You know how like people take cutscenes and cut them and make it the movie?
Mm-hmm.
I would totally just watch it.
Watch the Final Fantasy.
I would just watch the Final Fantasy VII movie because they did make a movie to this, like the original Final Fantasy game. It's called Advent Children and it basically looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
It actually is this. It just this looks better now. But all the character designs are based off of these models. Well, the game is based off the movie's models.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks dope. It sounds dope.
Extra dope.
It's extra dope. It's full of the dopeness.
Sprinkled with dope.
Yeah. I'm really excited to play this game. I really love Final Fantasy VII. Obviously, they're remaking it because of people's love for Final Fantasy VII. And like, remember was it the PS3 or the PS4? They did that like showing off the PlayStation's power by doing the like reveal trailer of like just the city.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, you're remaking this game?" They're like, "No, we're just showing you the power of the PS, whatever the fuck it was." And we're like, "Fuck you, dude! Why would you do that?" But yeah, this game looks awesome. I can't wait to play it very soon. Real quick, because I just want to tell you this. Did you see there was an article that popped up the other day that one of the developers, I don't remember if it was Montreal or Rocksteady, teased something that they were working on, and I'm just like, fuck you guys.
I did not see this.
Something. I didn't grab the article. I didn't read the article. I saw the headline because it was probably some like cheeky little fucking tweet type of bullshit, and I'm just like, it's been
both you bastards are right up there with Satan.
It's been how many years since Arkham City or Asylum now or Knight?
No, Arkham Knight was what, 15?
Yeah,
15.
Yeah, the 10-year of what's it called just passed. Asylum. So,
so I want to say Arkham Knight was 15.
Yeah. But I'm just like, fucking announce something. You guys have worked and scrapped on 6 games now. Put something out. What are you doing? And we know they're both doing Batman now. There's no doubt. We've seen leaks from both of them. Like
15.
Like Arkham we know both Rocksteady and Montreal are both doing Batman. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
I know Rocksteady said they're moving past Batman. Blah blah blah. No, they're doing Batman. You know they're doing that.
Montreal 100% is doing that.
They're doing something, and it's fucking City of Owls, and we know it.
Yeah.
Just fucking tell us. What are you waiting for?
They're doing Court of Owls,
like every fucking convention.
Saw those fucking t-shirts.
Yeah, we saw, and the hoodie from
Rocksteady could be a Batman, could be just it's definitely DC.
Oh, 100%.
100% DC. I would prefer a Justice League.
Yeah. Kind of like the Avengers style, switching between league members, yeah.
Or really, number one for me would be a Superman.
I want someone to do that Flash game.
Well, that's why I want Justice League, because I just want every character.
Yeah.
Right? And then, but Montreal 100% is doing that. 100%. Both of you are doing a DC game. I just want that son of a bitch now.
Again, we harp on this week in and week out of DC just fucking like all over the place. It's like, announce something.
Make us talk about you positively.
Exactly. We sit here and we bash DC or we hypothesize what they could do to fix this, that, and the other. It's like, just fucking announce stuff. You were sitting on some of the most iconic fucking characters of all time. Do something with them.
Birds of Prey and the fabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
DC, like, we sit here and be like, don't use Batman. Just use him for a fucking game, though. Do anything. You're sitting, you have a plethora of fucking characters, but you're using your Suicide Squad and bullshit, batshit of bullshit with Quinn. And it's like, what are you doing? Why? Make a goddamn game, DC. Do you not see what Spider-Man and Marvel are doing right now?
Yeah. And they can do this. The Arkham games changed everything when it came to like hand-to-hand
the fighting style for most games are still based off of Arkham style.
Yeah, are based off of Arkham Asylum.
Arkham's games are so good that I've played them multiple times.
I just replayed them this year.
And they are long games.
Yeah, I replayed the first 2 this year.
I've played Arkham 4 times. 4!
Yeah.
I can't play Origin because you fuckers refuse to put it out on anything.
If you gave me a way to play Origins on the PS4, I would.
I don't understand why Warner Brothers Montreal doesn't fucking put that out. You're switching between NetherRealm doing Injustice and Mortal Kombat, which is great. I like how we just said they don't put out games, but they just did Injustice a few years ago.
Yeah.
But I want a game.
Yeah.
I want to be the Batman.
Yeah.
Like fucking. Can you imagine the fucking hype? It'd be like Man of Steel, like where they show the thing and then boom, you're fucking Superman. Come on.
Yeah. It'd be insane, but
you have Young Justice. Make a good Young Justice game.
Yeah.
Don't do a tie-in game, please. Those are terrible.
No.
Make a good game.
And Rocksteady, they're not doing tie-ins and stuff.
No, definitely.
They're doing their own shit. But and whatever they make is going to be amazing. I just want to fucking see it. I want to know what you're making. I want to know when I can play it. Maybe E3 next year.
Give us a goddamn Green Arrow game and have fucking Stephen Amell voice him. How cool would that be? Please don't base it off the TV show, but just have him voice it.
Yeah, no. Keep it.
What I would love for them to do, and this would be great, is like instead of skins, do skins still, but do voices. Can you imagine instead of a skin pack, you get a voice pack? So it's like, okay, here's your Justice League voice pack, and like the characters that are like, I know getting all these actors would be a pain in the ass, but just go with me on this. So like your Justice League pack would be the skins plus the voices. So like you got fucking
Rosenbaum, Boy.
Yeah, and then your Smallville pack would be those guys.
Yeah.
Like,
well, no, I was gonna say I thought you were going Justice League animated, and I was gonna say Rosenbaum voice.
Even that
Flash.
would be another pack.
Yeah.
You would have those guys do one pack. You'd have your animated pack. You'd have your fucking Smallville pack, and you had your CW verse pack.
Yeah, Arrowverse pack.
Or Arrowverse pack.
Yeah.
And then you could get your other animated fucking thing, and you could have fucking dude come back, Conroy come back and do Batman. Tim Daly, right? Superman.
Yeah,
Tim Daly come in and do Superman. Come on, and then take your.
Well, that would be in your Justice League pack.
Yeah, do your Young Justice pack where you have those actors come in and do some stuff because they are taping stuff right now. Come on, man, do it. Let's go.
It's fucked. They don't know what to do. I've given up on DC.
Me too. Until they put out something and I'm like, yeah.
They gotta.
I'm just waiting for the moment.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Because I've completely 180, 360, or what? I did some sort of degree on Marvel, the Avengers. I'm in now.
Oh yeah.
I saw an article the other day too, and it was like Marvel's Avengers added characters won't just be reskins of other characters. And my initial was like, duh.
They need to report that shit though.
Yeah, they do. I get that because like you just gonna be
they
like
do cop out and do that.
Yeah, because they'll be like, here's War Machine, and you're like, dude, he just plays like Iron Man.
Yeah,
but no, it's like we saw it in the fucking trailer. It's fucking Ant-Man, like, and like we saw the upgraded version of like the character models now of like Cap looks slightly better, and they're gonna have different costumes, and they're doing that thing where like the costume doesn't tie into the fucking overall aesthetic of the character, because that initially happened. Remember DC Universe Online where our character looked fucking stupid because he was wearing mishmash shit until they were like, oh yeah, you can just have your character look like this but all his stats still apply.
Yeah,
and that
because he would wear different things that didn't match.
He looked like he was wearing like one of those fucking cast boots, but he had the power glove on, and he was like wearing a fancy.
But he only had one boot on.
Yeah.
And the other one was a sneaker still.
And he was wearing a fucking fedora with a power glove. And you're like, what the? I look like an idiot. It's like when you play like fucking Fallout and you just want to make your character look as stupid as fucking possible. That's how your fucking DC Online looked. But, well, everybody, thank you for joining me this week's Crime Podcast, where we talked about international bullshit and drugs and threw in some DC for good measure. I don't fucking know. Anyways, please comment, like, follow, subscribe, wherever you are in the universe. And yeah, you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye.